Welcome to day number 23 of my personal projects advent calendar. Today I'm going to show you an old abandoned project of mine, another software project, and it's called Renpy2ebook converter. For those of you who don't know, Renpy is a visual novel engine, so essentially like a kind of interactive book, a crossover between a book and a game. And what I tried to accomplish with this project was to allow the conversion of basic visual novels into a format that could be read by a Kindle, so essentially PDF or EPUB or whatever. The project is still online on SourceForge, so if you want to take a look at it, you can go to the website. I'll link it in below, Developers Corner, and click Get the Source Code, and you'll be redirected to the source code repository. However, I do not recommend you continue this project, simply because, in my opinion, or from today's standpoint, I say like the approach I did here is completely wrong. If you want to take a look how this might look on your own Kindle, you can go to Get Help, Projects, and download the proof of concept Yandere-chan converted PDF file here. At least this early version works like this. So we copy the game into our current directory, we extract resources and stuff like that, and then we just call the Renpy2ebook binary. You can see it takes a couple of parameters, but let's just launch it without one, and you'll see it'll do some stuff here, and a novel.txt has appeared. And you can see like this, the txt output format is like more like a test for me for the overall system, and you can see here certain things that are said by characters. We can see, okay, the MP3 is playing, so you could theoretically take out your MP3 player, navigate to the file while reading the book on the Kindle and play that. I don't know. It's just a thing that's printed here. Also, when here things like imagine some people, and then like how the people appear, and theoretically this was intended then to be replaceable with a user configurable text. However, txt isn't really that great, so we can also specify, if we look at the help, we can also specify -d and then a driver name, and we can apparently supply LaTeX. And as you can see, this time a novel.tech file appeared. So if we open that, we can see it's text source code. So let's try to compile it. As you can see, that ran through. And we can see now a nicely formatted PDF, or more or less nicely. So that was how this program was intended to be used. And also if we take a look at the PDF, for example, when it comes to choices, because that's the main point of visual novels, they have various choices at some points. So here, for example, we are asked her name is, and we can either click Mimi, Mia, or Miku. And depending on that, it'll jump to a page. So let's just say Mimi. And then, okay, Mimi. And you can see the story continues from there. Okay, so now let's take a look at how this actually looks on a Kindle. Okay, so let's take a look. That's how it looks when you open the book. And we can see what you just saw, only black and white, but yeah. And it's actually quite nice to read that way. You can see also character sprites are supported, so in the proof of concept version they were supported. Let's go forward till we hit a decision point. Here's the question we've just been looking at, and there's the 3 buttons down there, and we can theoretically press them. But of course, what happens if we don't press anywhere, so it goes just to the next page? It will actually warn us, and that's a very good feature. So if we didn't hit the button, we better go back one page before we land anywhere in the story. So let's click something like Mia. And you can see the story continues. Until at some point we reach the end. Okay, as I said, probably this project isn't worth pursuing in any way. So I just wanted to show it here, and I will probably at some point take the website and everything offline, because as I said, there's no advantage in doing this. The correct way to do this would be by writing an actual visual novel engine for the Kindle, which should theoretically be possible as it's running Linux, and I think there's even an official SDK out by now. So that would be a path worth pursuing. Okay, I'll leave you with this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye.